Hey, how you doing out there? I got a request to try to lay out the structure of the playing structure for Randy Newman's "It's a Jungle Out There," the theme song to Monk. So I'm going to try to use my technology here to do this and see if we can get it straight for everybody. So, the song begins in C minor and ends in F minor. So, maybe it is actually in F minor, but just begins in C minor. I'm not sure. So anyway, let's kind of go through every sequence of the song, and then and you'll be able to do it yourself. So. The song begins with a 3-chord pattern that's familiar to many people, fans of the show, which goes like this. And let's do that slowly. That's a C minor. And then you move your left hand up from C to D, and you play a B diminished chord. Then you move back your right hand back to a C minor pattern, and you put your bass in the E flat of the chord. And back down again. So it goes. And then the song begins in C minor. That's that little figure at the beginning that you hear when Randy Newman sings "It's a Jungle Out There." So that goes from C minor to a D7th, and that looks like this. That's a D7 chord. And then he's going to go up here to add a little melody to it. So the figure together is like this. And then he goes to F minor. And play that again. That's an F minor. What is a G? It's like a G7 with a flatted ninth. And then he comes back to the C minor progression. So that progression begins with C minor, moves up stepwise to the D minor, and then he moves a half step up all the way. It's like a stepwise progression. And then you move your right hand to a C7 with an E in the bass. E flat, C, E, G. So let's review what we have from the beginning. Okay? Good. Now we go to the F minor again. G7, B flat minor, C7, F minor, stepwise up to F7. Okay? So let's go repeat that sequence. So from the transition from the beginning section, we go to the C minor, F minor, G7, and then we go up here to catch some of the melody. And then we go to B flat minor to C7. So we've got a little melody. Again, I'm sticking as much melody in there as I can since I'm not singing. So B flat minor to C7. Back to F minor. Stepwise up. Half step to the F7 with an A in the bass. Very similar to the previous chord where we had the C7 with the E in the bass, the third. Now we've got the F7 with the A in the bass, again the third of F. Now we move back to the B flat minor for a clear stepwise, simple stepwise movement down. To F minor. Back to F minor. To the F, G7. And now the transition back to the big finale will be. So C. B flat minor with a D flat in the bass. B diminished 7th with a D in the bass. And then back to that C7 with the E in the bass. So let's review that. We'll go back to the F minor to G7, B flat, C7, F minor, stepwise up, F7, B flat minor, stepwise down, F minor, F, G7. And this is this tricky little thing at the end. And the big finish. This is a very wonderful chord here, which does not appear in the song until now. That is a D flat, 9th. Maybe something else added to it. D flat 9, 11, and that goes right down stepwise to a C7 or a C9 to the F minor. So let's take it from the beginning, and I'll run through the whole thing, and you can kind of see how that all fits together. So it's a That figure at the end begins with the F minor, And again, move stepwise up. There you have your C7 with the G in the bass. So your F minor, C7 with the G in the bass, back to your F minor in the right hand, but now the A flat's in the bass. This is very similar to the pattern at the beginning of the song when we did this. So he's toggling back between the tonic and the third in that minor chord. So I hope that helps everybody. Just a few things to watch out for. Again, remember that he's causing this tension here in the C minor to begin with by sticking the third in the bass, the E flat. And he repeats that later when he's working from the F minor. And then the middle goes to the the B flat minor, and then the F minor. And the F minor you generally moves to the G7, and then the big wrap up at the end is C, B flat minor with a D flat bass, B diminished seventh with a D bass, and a C7 with an E bass.